everyone, welcome to our little cozy corner of the internet. I'm Melodic Bones.
And I'm Trash Rat.
And today we're watching
How to Train Your Dragon, the remake, the live action remake.
Specifically, yeah, the 2025 live action. Bit of a disclaimer about us, we are both huge How to Train Your Dragon fans.
Yes, so we will be a bit nitpicky with this movie. Be prepared.
I have not watched it.
I have. I saw it in theaters and I have so many thoughts and prayers, honestly. I do want to see Mel's reaction to this as much as I want to see the movie again, just because it was decent in the way that the original was decent. And the original was amazing. So, you know.
Now, I'll, just as a bit of a disclaimer here, when I say I'm a massive How to Train Your Dragon fan, I can recite the first two movies word for word in their entirety. They are a huge special interest of mine. The books, the series, the comics, all of it. If it's How to Train Your Dragon, I want to consume it.
And that's why she dragged me into it.
That's why I dragged Trash into it. I have been holding out on watching this specifically to do it on the channel. And also to watch it with Trash. I'm going into this with reservations. I'm not someone who will let a bias affect my judgment. I can be biased and still give impartial judgment, so even if I am going in with a bias towards probably not going to like it, if I like it, I will put my hands in the air and admit it.
Yep.
So I'm trying to...
We give honest reviews.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and go into it fully unbiased as best as I can. So yeah, we might as well get into it. Oh, already the music. Oh, yes. See, I'm kind of hoping this will give me the feeling I got when watching the first movie for the first time.
Nothing to complain about.
So we are... Okay. I was worried it'd be shot for shot, but we've already got some different bits. Oh, I like that. The fact that there's a dragon, I like them expanding on that. A dragon trap with bait, I like that.
Oh, yeah.
I want to get a good look at the dragons. I've heard the CGI is incredible.
Oh yeah, no, yeah, that's definitely one of the big things where they did well.
Yes, I do.
I don't think Gerard Butler was a good live action Stoic.
Yeah, no.
Wait. Right. Bias out the window. Unbiased opinion out the window. Why Skrills? Why Skrills? Skrills are about as rare as the Night Fury.
Yeah.
They could have picked any other dragon. They've clearly, look, because Skrills aren't brought up in the movies ever. They've clearly done some research into dragons from the series, but clearly not. Why Skrills as just one of the common dragons of Berk? Oh, Snorty spotted a monstrous nightmare, as though the monstrous nightmare is rarer than a Skrill. Not a Typhoomerang. I could accept a Typhoomerang if you really want to just fill out the roster a little bit.
Yeah.
I could have accepted a Typhoomerang. Timberjack, something like that. Not a Skrill.
Timberjacks would have been cool, or even Changelings. Changelings would have been cool.
Okay, unbiased opinion. Manifest the unbiased opinion. Ooh, that's like crocodile alligator inspiration.
Yeah.
Oh, that was good.
See, that was what got me excited when I was in theaters.
Now, see, I've had worries with what I have seen of Toothless.
What are your worries?
Obviously, I've not seen properly. I've seen in promo or the occasional poster or something like that. He seems very merchified. He's merchified in the animated one for sure, but it's very round, cutesy round features, the big round eyes, stuff like that. In comparison to that, that's terrifying. Aw. That's actually quite a sweet little addition there. I liked that.
Yeah. Oh yeah. There's a couple more scenes that are kind of like that, where Gobber is like
Mm.
very much.
I always-
It does show that he cares.
Yeah, I did always love that you could tell that Gobber cared about Hiccup. He didn't act it, but in certain scenes you could tell. Sorry, I find it so funny. Flemmer. Sorry, I find it so funny that this isn't gonna be a books versus movies kind of situation. I find it so funny that in this they've made it that, oh, best of the best Vikings sailed here to find the nest, and then in the book it's just, our founder lost his shoe in a bog and decided he wasn't leaving until he found it.
No, yeah.
Like, he was not gonna stay here, but he lost his shoe, so what can you do?
And they couldn't go further. He lost a shoe.
Yeah. Where's his snark?
No, I'm serious.
Yeah, so am I.
Where's Gobber's
The kid wants this more than
attitude?
anything. Believe it or not,
Gone with the
that
wind.
young man actually wants to make you proud.
Yeah, there's no rock.
Why couldn't you for the dead?
Okay, I liked that. I liked the why couldn't you have been dead. That was a nice addition.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's merchified if I've ever seen it. Little round nose. Like, even in that pose, like, that's not nearly as scary as the Monster's Nightmare.
They could have done so much more.
It's that fine line of, I don't think they could have done much more without losing the essence of Toothless.
Talk to you, Dad.
Or,
Yeah.
and this is something I've been saying since the first trailer came out.
I'd spit with you too.
No, I've been saying since the first trailer came out that, like, if they really want to make a live action How to Train Your Dragon, make an adaptation of the books. There are 12
yeah.
of them. It's an incredible plot line for any of you who haven't read them. Please go for it. If you struggle to read, the audiobooks are narrated by David Tennant and he does an incredible job. This is not sponsored.
Oh,
I
they're
just
beautiful.
love them.
They're
Yeah.
beautiful.
I've been showing Trash the audiobooks. But it's such an intriguing plotline. Like, we've gotten to book 8 now, and we're really getting into the long-term overarching plot. And, like, Trash has been gasping. Like,
No, yeah.
every
It's genuinely
every
so
chapter, it's just
good.
a, you know, and it's such an interesting story where, and you still get the clout of the name. You still get people who
Oh,
love How
yeah.
to Train Your Dragon because it's still a How to Train Your Dragon story. You know, make a series adaptation of the books. You've got 12 seasons there. You know, if you really wanted to do a live action.
Permanent injuries and where's the glory?
Yeah, I think that's the main. Everything just feels awkward.
Yeah.
Like, it's almost student film level acting. Obviously, much more than a student film budget.
No, yeah. In these scenes too, it really bothers me because you can really tell that the costumes are costumes.
Never having to work for anything, never struggling to get a foot up.
Never having to
Guess what?
work for anything.
I come from nothing. No chief for a dad, no hand.
Okay, what's the deal with the whole no
Not
chief
afraid of
for a
hard work,
dad?
willing to do whatever
Like,
it takes to get
Hiccup is not
Yeah.
a Nepo baby.
This is the consistent issue the
Is
entire
it?
movie between them. Yep, up until love interest shit happens where this just poof disappears and suddenly isn't an issue anymore.
Like, I could understand it being an issue if Hiccup was a legit Nepo baby.
No, yeah.
But, like, it's heavily implied in both the first and the second movies that, like, Stuart might not even make Hiccup chief.
No, yeah.
You know, until the second movie where he's like, okay, you're a better person, and I've learned as well. But it's even in the second movie, it's implied that he wasn't going to. Well, it's like original Astrid. She was angry and definitely antagonistic, but it was believable that she could change her mind and become a love interest.
No, yeah.
I'm wondering how well they pull that off with
Thunderdrum.
That-
Startled the Thunderdrum
those kind of like, yeah.
Can kill a man in close
None.
Love the Thunderdome Tornado, my baby.
Timberjack.
Oh no. I don't think I'm ready to see this scene with a real fish.
Yeah, no, you're really not ready. This one made me feel sick. He is really cute, though.
Oh! Oh! Mine's on his lips. Like that. Oh,
I
that's
know,
so
I
gross.
know.
Wipe your mouth, mate.
Yeah, no. Icky. Nasty.
Okay, we're gonna pull off the scene. The scene. Are we gonna pull it off? Okay. Okay.
See, it ain't too bad.
Well, that ain't too bad, nah. Where's the terrible terror scene? Okay, well, firstly, I was gonna say, I enjoyed that scene. However, I did not get goosebumps, and to this day,
Yep.
I still get goosebumps every time I watch that scene in the original. So it was
Yep.
it was enjoyable. It was not goosebump worthy. Where is the terrible terror scene? With not so fireproof on the inside? That's kind of an important scene.
I don't know, where is it?
Does it, like, did they mix it? I don't see them mixing it up, because we don't really get another scene with Toothless between here and the Dragon Arena, really. No, Astrid, sorry. But we don't, unless they do it with Astrid, like, I don't see, what? That's an important scene. I swear, if they've cut that out, I'm going to be very annoyed. Like, I will never forget that moment when I was watching the first one for the first time with you. And they're facing the Red Death. And you had this look on your face as you then looked at me and went, not so fireproof on the inside. And you realised. I will never forget that. That's an important scene.
It is such an important scene.
Do they cut it?
I can't spoil you.
Screw you.
No more of your tricks.
Who did she apologize to there? To make it stop? And why did it immediately stop?
That's not the point of the scene. That's not the point of the scene. Because obviously the point of the scene is to show that Astrid's changing her mind, you know?
Yeah.
But there's that other point to it, and it's just more emphasis on Toothless and Hiccup's friendship, because Toothless only stops when he recognises that Astrid has apologised to Hiccup. He's like,
Not
yeah,
Toothless.
yeah, you've apologised to my friend. Okay, I'm alright with you now. The only reason I was mad at you was because you were rude to my friend. But now that you've apologised to him, I'm chill. I'll calm down. And then that gets reiterated, and it's called back on when Stoic apologises to Hiccup when he thinks Hiccup's dead. Sorry, spoilers if you haven't watched the original. Or this one. I don't know why you'd be watching this if you haven't got at least kind of...
Go watch the original.
Yeah, please, go watch the original or something
watch
so
the
you know the
original.
story before
The
you're
original's
watching this. But yeah, when Stoic thinks that Hiccup's dead and he's like, oh, my son, I'm so sorry. And that's when Toothless unveils that Hiccup's still alive. It's important. It's that bond between the two of them.
Yep.
I can't believe it took us long to figure it out.
I mean, I would have tied them to a mast and shipped them off for fear they got mad. And You know it.
Fun.
Here we are.
Talking shit on your own son.
My son has won the title of top slayer.
I've always refused to be one of those parents that like makes fun of their kid by
And I am.
taking the mick out, like proper taking the mick out of them.
It's not the dragon I'm worried about.
See, even this, it's very soft, subtle music, but it helps just.
If something goes wrong,
Just wait.
Oh no,
Don't get involved.
this is the line.
My dad respects you too much.
Yeah.
Make sure they don't find
Don't get
Toothless.
involved.
Have something I don't.
Make
Don't
sure.
get involved. Don't.
Make sure they
not
don't
anything
find
regarding
Toothless. That's the
Just
line.
don't get involved. My dad
Make sure
respects
they
you too
don't
much.
find Toothless versus don't get involved. My dad respects you too much. Like I understand that they're pushing the romance, but the romance was never the point.
Literally,
The
point was
point
their
of the movie
friendship.
is the bond between Hiccup and his dragon. I want emotion!
There's no emotion.
I wouldn't.
Where is the strawberry in my strawberry cheesecake? Why is it gone? Where's the filling, huh? Where's the filling? Where's the sauce? Where's the sauce? It's not under the cheese.
That took me a minute to get.
Why would we listen to you?
Because I said so.
Exactly. Pay attention, gang.
That was funny.
My dad means well, but he's stubborn.
It's not
And he's
loud.
about to be way in over his head, so it's up to us. Astrid, you're our strongest fighter. We need you to lead us.
Lead us where? Exactly. They left.
Even now, they're still pushing the Astrid becomes chief.
Stick with me.
No, yeah.
Like, oh yeah, Astrid, you lead us. Where'd that come from? Oh, cool, Zippleback boat.
Hello. Be ready.
That was cool. Sorry.
That was cool.
Oh, that was iffy animation there. The second his hand touches the nose. Like, just watch, like, the fingers, like, just round here. It's just a bit,
Ah, yeah.
This bit, no, this bit, this time. Just kind of slipping and sliding.
Where are you going?
Yeah.
It's just a bit
We're gonna need something else.
janky.
Hold on. Get ready. It's gonna be a long night.
I'm not trying to be like, oh, animators didn't do their job. We love animators in this household.
We
They
do.
do,
Love animators.
they do
I wanna be
such
an
good
animator.
jobs and for way too little pay.
I'm working towards becoming an animator, so we love animators in this house.
Yes,
We
we do.
appreciate you and all the work that you do.
We absolutely do. See, I can't help but notice no squirrels.
Yeah.
Just, you know, just putting that out there.
How they were mentioned.
And they were
Earlier,
mentioned in the
where
same
they-
context as like the common dragons on Berg, the Zipperbacks, the Nadders, the Gronkles, oh, and the Skrills. Where are the Skrills movie?
Is that it?
Okay, proper look at the Red Death now. Now, I remember you had some issues with the Red Death design. I don't remember exactly what they were, but I remember you mentioning it.
Yeah,
Why is Astrid saying this stuff? This was These were Hiccup's lines.
no, literally.
Why are they really pushing the Astrid
Why?
being the leader?
Hi, baby. You still watch the movie? You see dragons? Aw.
This thing doesn't have a blind spot.
You done?
That looks so. Oh.
Oh, yeah.
Is that my kid?
I got you, fish legs.
Oh.
Burn. Got something
Mob Slayer.
Oh,
You got it, bud.
oh, they're gonna mess up the Stoic scene, aren't they?
Pick up.
They've already messed up the asteroids.
I know that.
No, because even that, like, I was only trying to protect you. That's like, take the blame.
No, yeah.
Take accountability, please. But yeah, no, they ruined the asteroid apology scene, and I just clogged it. They're probably going to ruin the Stoic scene. And in thinking about it, they still haven't added the terrible terror scene.
Yeah.
I'm so happy. Oh, please don't
Ever
mess this
since you
up.
said it the first time, every time we have this scene, I always think of what that would smell like. Ever since the first time we talked about it.
Exploded dragon carcass.
God. That'd be awful.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry.
Okay.
Get your anger out.
It's not anger. I mean, it is anger, but it's angry stimming. It's not.
It's okay. I felt the same way.
That hurt both arm and leg.
And this hurts both mind and soul.
That was. It was perfect, and they ruined it.
Yeah.
It was the perfect delivery. He did so well on that line. The scenery, the music, and everything. But it's the I'm sorry that Toothless is supposed to then unveil Hiccup. Not close his eyes and just be like, well, I'm going to sleep.
Take your time.
In through the nose, out through the mouth. I'm calm. I'm calm. I'm calm. Like, I'll admit. Okay. No, I do not want to watch. How do I get rid of autoplay? I do not want to watch the Lego movie in 10 seconds. Well, what to say about that, I suppose?
What to say? Yeah, what are your... Well, I've already seen the movie, so what are your all-around thoughts?
I enjoyed it. Regardless
good.
of my gripes about it, I did enjoy it. Obviously, you guys have heard me. You guys have heard what I have the problems with. You have already heard that through the video. I'm not going to reiterate them. At the end of the day, if I want to watch How to Train Your Dragon, I'm going to watch the original. But yeah, no, I'm not really someone who like is always, oh, the original's always better, you know, like sometimes the remakes are good. I know people have a lot of problems with the Beauty and the Beast remake. I definitely have some problems with it, but overall I like it. I still love the original. Sometimes I want to watch the original, sometimes I want to watch the new one. But like, if I'm gonna watch How to Train Your Dragon, I don't see myself wanting to watch this one. I think I'm just gonna be watching the original, you know?
Oh yeah, it's
Like-
definitely not something that I would, full on purchase to keep. Thank
Yeah,
God we only
like-
rented this.
Yeah, we rented this, and I'm like, quite frankly, I don't think it's worth the $15.99.
Yeah, no.
Like, that's a decent chunk of money, you know? It was like 20 quid to
Yeah.
buy it. And I'm like, I don't quite think that's worth it. You know?
I don't either. Yeah, no. The acting felt very cheap. It didn't feel like they put
Well,
in
the
the
thing
effort.
is,
The
I
costumes looked great.
wonder how much of it was the actors themselves and how much was the direction. Like I
Right.
don't know exactly how much sway the actors have versus the director or whatnot, but like I know Fishleg's actor can do better than what he did in this movie.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Like I forget his name, but like I've seen him in Deadpool 2 and he was much younger in that movie. I think he was like, I remember he was too young to attend the premiere of the movie because the age
Oh, that's
rating was
so
older than
funny.
he was when he acted in it.
Right, okay.
Like, and he was much younger when he did that. And he did better. And typically child actors,
Yeah.
you know, it's always a bit of a struggle.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I don't know how much of it was the actors themselves. Because I've not really, other than that one kid who played Fishlegs, I've not seen them in anything really.
Oh yeah.
But then, or
it
like
just felt
Gerard
very-
Butler, like I said, even his lines, most of them were very, very stiff, which is wild considering he voiced Stoic in the original. I know he can do better.
Oh yeah.
And I
Yeah, we
understand
know.
I understand wanting to do different deliveries to help separate the two. I still stand by that Gerard Butler was not the best pick for Stoic in a live action
I
setting.
I agree.
But I don't know. I mean, I think it was worth a watch.
Yeah.
I don't think it was worth what we paid
Definitely worth
for
a
it.
watch. Yeah, no, definitely not worth paying for.
But I think it's worth paying for, but maybe along the more like £8 range. I'd be willing to pay like
Yeah.
£8 for it rather than 15.
Yeah.
But like I think it was worth a watch. You know, at some point in my life I would have wanted to watch it just to say I've watched it. But
Yeah.
my point still stands. If I want to watch How to Train Your Dragon, I'm just gonna watch the original.
Maybe if I didn't like have access to the original, you know, that would be good to watch, but how much is the original to rent? I'm just curious.
Oh, that's a good question. I can go have a look really quickly. The original How to Train Your Dragon is to rent. It's £3.49, and to buy it's £5.99.
See, yeah, that's a scam. That's all I'll put that as. That's this company being money hungry. And I expect nothing less from Amazon. Let me be real here. I expect nothing less from Amazon.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna say we encourage anything, but let's just say, yo ho, da 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 do. Not saying any more than that.
Yeah. We don't condone anything, guys, but you know, you got to do what you got to do, and sometimes you got to wear an eye patch.
Well, with that being said, we currently have 2.5 hours of footage that, quite frankly, I don't know where I'm gonna start with editing this. So I think we should probably wrap this up.
All right.
Yeah, for those of you on YouTube, remember to leave a like, comment. Any suggestions for movies are always welcome. And if you want to be notified when our next movie comes out, Trash, would you like to tell them what our next movie is?
Oh, Alice in Wonderland.
Woo, a good
That's
live-action
our next-
remake.
Yes, specifically the first live-action Alice in Wonderland, where you know, some cool, crazy stuff happens. I don't want to do any spoilers for anyone who's not seen it, but it's definitely worth a watch as someone who absolutely loves Alice, especially when it takes a darker twist.
Yeah. So if you want to be notified when that comes out, be sure to hit the subscribe button, ring the little bell, all that jazz. And if you are interested in seeing these movies, shows fully unedited, uncut, and early access, because I guarantee you Alice is already out on Patreon, check out our Patreon. It's just down in the description. And we do have a cheaper tier if you're only interested in the movies.
Woo!
And I mean,
then.
until then, yeah. Bye.
Bye!